Give ear and listen, good gentlefolk, that be of freeborn blood, and I'll tell you of good yeoman. His name was Robin Hood.
Has Nottingham failed Robin Hood?
In a word, yes, and the whole world knows it. In Nottingham, we've got this world-famous character, this champion of these positive human ideals, truth, hope, charity, justice, freedom. He's a gift to the city, and the city has failed to realise the potential, to harness the potential of this world-famous character. So, yes.
I think that Nottingham's really lucky to have such an engaging story as part of its history. I do think there's always more that could be done. It's really exciting that there's a new Robin Hood film coming out in September, the big Hollywood blockbuster. So that's helping us to work together and collaborate and look at what the offer is here in Nottingham. There are some great people out there that are very passionate about Robin Hood, such as Aid Andrews, who does all the tours around the city and the county. There's things like the new Sherwood Forest Visitor Centre up in the north of Nottinghamshire that's having a brand new visitor centre built, and part of their design is for Robin Hood's story to be told there. So there is lots going on. I think it's more about pulling it all together, everybody working together to promote that really across the city.
What ideals has Robin Hood inspired you in Nottingham?
I think Nottingham people tend to be very proud. They like to get behind a cause, so if there's something they're not happy about, they like to sort of raise it up as an issue and get behind it and support it. I think that obviously harks back to Robin Hood, and throughout history you can see how people have sort of fought for things that they believe in. So they're not afraid to be a bit of a rebel like he was, and you know, to work for something that they think needs changing.
I'd probably say giving to the poor. I'm a chef myself, so I tell my chefs to give out free bits and bobs to homeless, especially at night. We've got loads of going off on waste.
If it's a true story, giving to the poor, robbing the rich, feeding the starving, whatever.
It's important that children understand the truth behind the legend. It is part of their curricular work in medieval England, but I'm not too sure how much they're learning of a fairy tale, as it were. The truth behind the legend is about citizenship and green living, about being a good person, about standing up to be counted and fighting the good fight to make this world a better place. That is why Robin Hood is important, and that is his relevance in the 21st century. It's all about putting some soul back into the world, and the kids of England have their role to play in doing this.
My kids didn't know nothing about Robin Hood until I showed them the Disney film.
Yeah.
So they're learning a bit about it now. You don't hear nothing anymore.
What can the public do to restore Robin Hood's legacy? They can be better people, and that starts at school with education about better people living in a better world, fighting the good fight for a better world. And so on my Robin Hood town tour, I say that Robin Hood lives. His spirit lives on, here in the hearts and here in the minds of all good people around this world. He lives on as a champion of truth, hope, charity, justice and freedom. So people need to believe in the legend. That's what they do. And they can't believe they've been handed rubbish. So the fight continues for a better world, and I'm going to carry on leading the way.